Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie, and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'd like to welcome our new subscribers and also thank those of you who are returning for this week's energy update. Let's jump right in. Happy Mother's Day. I covered this last week, but I want to say it again for those in the back and also those who were here last week. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day, not only to the moms, but those who have had to step in to a place of mothering others, be it a fur baby, be it a neighbor. We could never get enough love. So happy Mother's Day to all of those who have stepped in those shoes at any given time. Also, happy birthday to my sister, who I love dearly. She's my best friend, and her birthday is today, so happy birthday, Sue. As you can see, I am at Rivershire Retreat. I'd like to thank my hosts for this wonderful invitation to come up before it begins their busy season. We did see the Northern Lights last night, not only on property, but also at a beautiful location, this beautiful overlook. They were spectacular. Quick question, how's everybody doing with all this high frequency energy that is entering our planetary dwelling or atmosphere? Be sure to hydrate. There are some symptoms of this high frequency energy and our ability to manage it and also incorporate it into our being. That can leave us feeling parched, like a raisin perhaps. So hydrate, and rest as needed. You may find that you are a little bit more tired than usual. Rest, your body needs it. Okay. Now, late tonight or early tomorrow or over the course of the day tomorrow, depending on where you live on the planet, we will have that Sun conjunct Uranus. We talked about this last week. It is the most surprising day. A lot of personal truths coming to light that validate your individual essence, sovereignty, or independence. Also, tomorrow, Venus in Taurus is going to sextile Saturn. This can be complicated energy. There's no doubt about that. The planet of self-worth and love, relationships is being asked to pause. I call this a pause for purpose. Let's take a look at what's being paused. Take responsibility and ownership of your financial or personal stability and or your relationships. Are your personal boundaries in a healthy place to ensure long-term stability? That's a good thing to ponder on this day. On the 15th, which is Thursday, we have Mercury entering the sign of Taurus. Stable, grounded communications and actions follow the unbridled Mercury retrograde season in the sign of Aries, where we determined, are you who you say you are? Now, we can unite our actions and words, intentions with stability, groundedness, and determination. Just be mindful here. We do the 3D elements of Taurian energy can be stubborn, holding on to things that you really don't need to. So just be mindful of stubbornness during this transit. Then on the 17th is Friday. Mercury, newly into the sign of Taurus, will square Pluto. Please be mindful here. This is very challenging energy, can be very challenging energy. This is going to lead to a pivotal point where Jupiter is going to step in and be in place for the second half of the month. So be mindful, pay close attention here. Again, Mercury square Pluto in Aquarius. Mercury's coming off that retrograde season, fully up to speed as of the 13th. Boom, here we are on the 17th. Pluto's request for us to drop the facade is going to be taking a hard look at your honesty here. Honesty in actions and communications, exposing any remnants of facades. Do your words or actions align with reality? Power dynamics are creating a choice point. That's our Pluto square. So you can drop the facade and align with reality. Pluto is an outer planet asking you to release or engage your powerlessness. Remember, you can gain power in powerlessness times 2. Observe. Now, if what you're holding on to is creating pain for you or others, this is going to come to the forefront as well. So be mindful. Then the very next day, the 18th, as I mentioned, next Saturday is going to be extremely pivotal. Jupiter is going to take the wheel for the second half of the month, and I'm really excited about that. We have a full moon in Sag on the 23rd, and Jupiter's the ruler. Jupiter is going to be conjunct Venus, I believe, at that time. Yep, 29 degrees. And within orb of the sun. Oh my goodness. Recently engaging with Uranus. Oh Lord. Okay, let's go. Get back to the pivotal day. Venus in Taurus conjunct Uranus. Yes. Newly energized after the conjunction with the sun, planet Uranus is going to bring truth, perhaps a shocking truth. This could be the most shocking day for sure, but a shocking truth and freedom to your relationships or your self-worth. We are being asked to use this time of instability to get to know ourselves and those we are relating to in a more more authentic way. We have new eyes on reality now. The adjustments come in, and we are now beginning to see some clarity. On that very same day, yes, now we talked about Uranus a minute ago, here comes the sun. After the Sun-Uranus conjunction earlier in the week, it's newly energized now because of that Uranian conjunction. And the sun is going to conjunct Jupiter on this day for an expansion of luck and promise. This energy really changes things up. This is where Jupiter is going to start taking charge here. Going to take the reins now through the end of the month. But I want to tell you, be mindful. Jupiter asks us to co-create. So if it's unconscious expansion, you may be expanding on something that you don't want to. Clock in, be present. What energy are you expanding through your thoughts or actions? Take note, use Jupiter's energy to your advantage, meaning relate and stay in your authentic self. Relate to five-dimensional principles and see what happens. Now, on the 18th, 19th, we've got Mars it's in its home sign of Aries, is going to conjunct the North Node. Well, here we go. Mars is bringing raw, unbridled energy to your true, authentic self, your very essence, so to speak, and the direction you are headed. Again, be mindful here. 5D is a passion for cause action that aligns with your authenticity. The other option, 3D, I don't like to talk about it. I don't even like to bring it up, but I'm going to because I do believe that this will be helpful and pivotal in case you're witnessing these reactions. And I did switch from response to reaction because I am speaking 3D. Aggression, aggressive tactics at all costs to reach a goal. If this is the case, be careful who you step on. This really has an imprint of the social climber or somebody in the workplace who will diminish your capacity to make theirs stronger. Well, this week we are being asked to be our true authentic self. Wear that true essence with the badge of courage that got you there. Pay attention, observe, and see what comes in. I do want to expand on a concept that is important to me, that I do believe, especially in dealing with this Jupiterian energy that's going to expand. I want to talk about intention and authenticity, and when they meet, what happens. So if you are communicating with someone and you have an intention behind that communications, if the other person does not have that same intention, which is why we're having a communication or a chat, so that we can find out where we're at, if that intention does not match up, the reality is going to be cattywampus. Okay? To create a very welcome reality of people's, places, and things that align with your true essence, choose authenticity and intention. Match them up and you're good to go. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Got a busy week, guys. It is going to be a very pivotal week. Good choices bring in good things. Good choices is for you to decide what good means. And look at this bright sun coming out. Just had a little rain pass through. I was kind of holding off, hoping that we could get all this in with a little bit of sunshine here at Rivershire Retreat. The card that jumped out, we used the Light Seers Tarot deck today. The birthday girl picked it out for us. Thank you, Sue. And the card that jumped right out, and I love this card for our energy, is the Hanged Man. I hope you can see it. Let's see what the book has to say. Surrendering to the will of the cosmos, an intentional pause, reflection, letting go, embracing the new realigned with your heart and purpose. New wisdom found, spiritual teachings, sacrifice, enlightenment. Will continue. Flow with it. Divine wisdom spills forth in moments of deep flow. And the Hanged Man is offering you the chance to look at something from a completely different perspective. When you let go of that thing that's got you stuck, you will make space for new insights and vantages to shift into place. Open your heart to the bigger plan, and you will inadvertently tap into whole new framework from which to see the world. Know that your path and your dream may look unfamiliar to you after you relinquish the need to direct outcomes. Surrender to the will of the cosmos and realign life with its sacred patterns. The universe already knows which life-altering lesson is the key to your happiness, and your higher self has so much wisdom for you when you intentionally pause to listen. The mantra that goes along with this card: I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. Let's repeat that. I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. Well, thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please do click the like button. If you know somebody that you'd like to co-create with, you and Jupiter, go ahead and share this video with them. If you have a comment or suggestion, post them in the comment section below. You know I always love to hear your comments. I need that feedback. Something you want me to touch on, I'll research it, have a little chat with whomever it is that's speaking to me, and we'll get an answer as best we can. If you want to know when videos are being dropped, please subscribe, and I thank you for doing so. I hope you have a fabulous week of truth, authenticity, and the beautiful expansion of Jupiter in your life. Namaste.